Hi Kat, you're a quantitative research consultant at Haystack, and one of your biggest passions is beauty.
Yes.
Is there a beauty trend that has caught your attention lately?
Yes, indeed. My colleague Valmir visited a beauty conference and she told me all about the environmental protection trends.
Okay, and can you tell me a bit more about what the trend is?
Apparently a minor increase in pollution can increase age spots with 25%, which is quite a lot.
Yes.
And for today's consumers, more specifically for the millennials like us, the worry about aging is not one-dimensional anymore.
Okay, so it has multiple dimensions.
Yes.
What kind of dimensions do I think about then?
So first of all, we have often stress, but we also have like UV exposure, atmospheric pollution, and they all increasingly contribute to the premature aging. And there is a huge list of negative influences of these three factors. Like for example, it can result in thinning of the skin, dryness of the skin, but also hyperpigmentation and a loss of elasticity of the skin, and many other negative influences. And because of these negative influences, there is nowadays a rise in anti-pollution and also environmental protection beauty. So these are actually products that protect the skin against those negative influences of the environment. And next to that, consumers also want to know what is inside the product. And this is reflected in the fact that raw cosmetics grew with 13% last year compared to the 3% of the overall market. But of course, we have to keep in mind that this is not a new need in all markets. For example, in the Middle East, where consumers rely more on do-it-yourself or homemade beauty, this trend was already more prevalent years ago. So it's more about how you can communicate about this in an innovative way.
And do you have some tips about how people can do this?
Yes. First of all, you have to communicate about the active lifestyle element, and you have to drive your product message around this. So you really have to communicate that consumers can be active in the outside world without worrying about pollution, UV exposure and other stress factors that can or may have a negative influence of on your skin. Then second, we also need to embrace hybridization and multifunctional products, because today products that beautify but also protect are on the rise. And consumers want to have beauty products that offer multiple benefits at once. And also we have to use innovation to really drive product development.
And for who is this trend important?
I think this trend is important for marketeers, but also R&D, because it is important to think about the needs of your consumers at a very early stage. And of course, companies have to keep up with the competition. More and more brands will develop products that have an answer to these needs.
Thank you for updating me with this beauty trend. I think it's really interesting. So if I want to know more about future trends in beauty, but also in other industries, what can I do?
Yeah, they can always follow Haystack on social media and find out more how we discover these trends.
Okay, thanks for this chat and see you soon.
Thank you.